Hello everyone, welcome back to the review section of Unit 10, Kool-Aid Bandit. And to give you a recap of what we talked about earlier was in the state of Florida in the United States, a man had been using a Kool-Aid packet, a bar scan on his wrist to check out very expensive items. As he rang it up, it would just show Kool-Aid, which is roughly 20 something cents per packet. And he did that every time. And he almost was successful stealing that day, or shoplifting, we can say. But a loss prevention worker had watched him and recognized him from an earlier situation where they didn't catch him, but looked on CCTV, looked at him suspiciously, carrying out large items with just paying a little bit of money. And so after the man was finished ringing up everything, the loss prevention worker, or we can just say security guard as well, more commonly, approached him, and the cops were called, and he was arrested and duly rewarded with a, several nights in jail, some warm food, some safe area. Duly.
Duly.
Now, some questions about shopping in many ways is if you went to ring up a very expensive product, and the automated checkout machine charged you, something else, whether it was more or less, what would you do?
If it was a lot less,
okay,
I would probably feel a little guilty, and I would have mentioned it. If it wasn't as much, I would think it's a discount.
Yeah.
And if it was more, I'm definitely saying something.
Off the idea of the loss prevention worker, do you think that might be an interesting job?
I suppose if you enjoy reading body language or watching people, it could be something that's entertaining. For me personally, I think it might be a little boring.
Okay.
But I can imagine some people would be into it.
Yeah. What would maybe be the hardest part of that job, in your opinion?
Oh, the hardest part, like some, criminals are sneaky. I think the hardest part would be to really always catch all of the people trying to steal.
Right. Yeah.
Like the challenge.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that to catch them in the act or have evidence of it.
Right.
To be an eyewitness. I would say in the case of America, maybe the hardest or most dangerous part would be you don't know if they have some kind of weapon.
Right.
Whether it's a gun
they get
or knife.
Violent.
You have no idea.
Right.
So they do hopefully are trained to, obviously they're not police, but they should be trained to handle the situation. To approach it calmly, but also forcefully. So they have to control.
Right.
So, but I have seen some loss prevention workers who look, like ex-military or ex-cops.
Some of them are very intimidating guys.
Yeah, but I think that's good. Stop people.
Right.
Yeah. All right, well, that's it for the end of this unit and also this level. And we'll hope to see you on the next one.